Hey guys, this is Mark here. Welcome back to my channel. I've been using the Tecno Phantom X for 1 week already. And as you can see from the title, today I'm going to be brutally honest with you guys on this phone. Yes, there's quite a number of things I really felt disappointed about this phone. So, are you guys ready? Let's go! Of course, this phone is not all bad. Let's start with the good stuff first, which is the outlook of this phone. The front and back of the phone are covered with Corning Gorilla Glass 5 for protection. Metal frame surrounding the body, which give you the premium feel, I'm not going to lie. And there are 2 layers of camera bumps, which I think is really nicely placed. However, the back can be a bit fingerprint magnet sometimes, but no worries, you can always use the included case for this phone, which I think it looks nice. The front screen part is a bit of a mixed feeling for me, and maybe others. The Full HD AMOLED screen is just okay for me. It can be very dim most of the time, indoor and outdoor. And most of the time, I had to bump up the brightness up to 90% in order to appreciate the screen. Or else, it would just be dull, even not under the sun. I'm actually okay with both flat and curved screen design, to be honest. And this excessive curved screen design kind of remind me of my time using the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge in the year 2016. Unfortunately, you can't run from accidental touches when using the screen. Any nostalgic memories, guys? For example, I like to use a swipe gesture when typing. But instead of swiping the correct letters, most of the time I would swipe the back gesture instead. Like this, which is kind of annoy me. I guess I understand now the reason why some brands like Samsung goes back to the flat screen, or making the screen just slightly curved on the screen. Something to take note is that the on-screen fingerprint scanner is actually quite accurate in unlocking the phone, but of course it's not the fastest. When it comes to software, the Phantom X is running on Tecno own iOS 8.0, which is still based on Android 11. It's not the latest updated software, and out of the box, this phone was still running on last year's Android security update. Yes, just in case you guys don't know, the Phantom X was available in US and Europe 10 months ago. Only now it arrives Malaysia this month. And few days back, only I received the February 2022 security update. But still, on Android 11. My doubt is how good Tecno is going to support firmware update in the future. But of course, it's quite subjective. So let's wait and see. As for software experience, it's all over the place. It's not nicely done. Overall, the software is actually not good enough. For example, if you open the app drawer, okay, you can't swipe down. Okay, you can't swipe down no matter how. So what you can do is back button or swipe on the bottom, which is actually very troublesome to me. Secondly, there's actually lag when closing app at the background. For example, see? It's not instant. There's a tap to off and to on the screen function, okay, which is nice, but it's actually nowhere to be found at the setting. For example, if you search for tap, nothing. If you search for wake, nothing. So how did I find it? So how did I manage to find the tap to on and to off the screen setting? It was actually quite hilarious. Go to the phone app, go to the setting button, go to advanced setting, press intelligent gesture, and here I managed to find the tapping wake setting or function. So it's actually not really that convenient, and to me it's actually very stupid. Okay, I have to be honest, I find this very troublesome. So I mean, I think that Tecno have to be work harder to improve their software. Lastly is Tecno own voice assistant, Ella. So it's actually developed by Tecno itself, but to be honest, I think it's still not well developed if compared to Google Voice Assistant. Okay, and I would rather use Google Assistant, to be honest. Overall software experience, I would give maybe 2 stars out of 5, to be honest. To add on, for connectivity, signal is actually quite stable on this phone for calling and surfing the net. However, sadly, I don't get voice over LTE services on this phone, and I have both DG and Yes SIM card in Malaysia. Unfortunately, voice over LTE is not showing on this phone, which is very frustrating and inconvenient. And just in case you guys comment, I've already turned on 4G calling, okay, on the setting, but still it's not appearing. As for performance, this phone is running on MediaTek Helio G95 processor. It's not the latest and greatest. It gets the job done with daily normal activities. Smooth together with the 90Hz refresh rate of the AMOLED screen. So light gaming is not an issue. Medium setting for games like Asphalt 9 and PUBG. Smooth Ultra, Balance Ultra, HD High, and that's all. As for Genshin Impact, it can perform quite smoothly on medium setting. But if you want higher setting at 60 FPS, then you are out of luck. When it comes to camera, I'm actually quite happy with the performance. The 50 megapixel main shooter is actually very good. The ultrawide lens can be a bit washed out compared to the main camera photo. Night mode on the main camera is great too. As for the telephoto lens, up to 2 times optical zoom, it's actually a nice addition. Digital zooming up to 10 times and 20 times is still not bad. But beyond that, the pictures can be blurry already. And the video recording can go up to 4K at 30 FPS. But video stabilization only supported at 1080p 30 FPS, which is very good in my opinion. Overall, I give high compliment on the camera. So do check out the video samples. Battery life is great on this phone. 4700 mAh on the Phantom X, but I managed to get around 8 to 9 hours of screen time, which is impressive. As for the charging part, this phone can take a maximum of 33 watt of fast charging, 0 to 70% in 30 minutes. Not bad, even though compared to competition like Xiaomi and Realme, which can go up to 55, 65, 80, 100, 120 watt. So this is actually considered slow already. Lastly, it's the single speaker which is at the bottom. So at times it can get, I think, fairly loud. However, I find that my right palm would accidentally cover the speaker many times when playing games, and it annoys me when the sound is muted. So let's check it out the speaker quality, shall we? So there you go guys, my honest review on the Tecno Phantom X. This phone is priced at 1499 ringgit Malaysia, putting it direct competition towards some of the best mid-ranges which are priced lower but with better specs from Xiaomi, Realme, etc. I'm happy with this phone build quality, camera performance and battery life. Otherwise, this phone seriously need an upgrade, especially on the software department, which is below par compared to the competition. So do let me know if you have any question. Until then, take care, stay safe and peace guys.